everybody, it's Anna, and today I am going to just be doing a skincare routine video. Basically, I'm going to talk to you guys a bit about the products that I use, and I'll show you, my routine, like in action, like in the bathroom, what I do, how I do it. But I'll also be talking to you guys about the products and what they do for my skin and how I like them and stuff like that. So recently I have found an amazing skincare routine that I really like, and I waited a bit to kind of share it with you guys because I wanted to really make sure that this was something that I trusted in and that I liked. I'm not going to say that this is going to work for everyone because it's definitely not, because my skin is different than your skin and my skin is different than the person's skin in the house next to me. Everybody's skin is different. It's just hard to say, this works for me so it's going to work for you, because it's not guaranteed. And I'm definitely not trying to say that. So if you don't feel the need to watch skincare videos because you've got a good skincare routine that you use and you like your routine and it works for you, then you don't have to watch this video, because odds are you're probably not going to need any recommendation of the products. But if you are out there and you are looking for good products, then definitely stick around, because I have some pretty good recommendations that I want to kind of share with you all. So first, let me talk a bit about my skin and the skin type that I have. I have very oily skin. Not very oily. I'd say it's about a 3 in the Clinique skincare system, which is like combination oily. I have dry areas on my skin, but it's mainly oily, and I get exceptionally oily through my T-zone, right around here, on my nose, on my forehead, and that's where I tend to break out, right here around my mouth, because I do get my lip waxed, and right around my eyebrows, and in between, like right here, where I also get my eyebrows waxed. But it's also where I tend to get the most oily. So that is where I break out. I don't break out ever, hardly, on like my cheeks. That is just because it's so dry right there. And people who tend to have oily skin have more acne-prone skin. Not saying that people who have dry skin don't break out. It's just when you have a lot of oil on your face, then it makes you break out. So it's extremely important for people with oily skin to wash their face, make sure that you are taking care of it. And for a long time I did not do that, and that is what caused me to have like so much breakouts through my T-zone, because I thought, oh, I'm never going to break out, I'm never going to have to like wash my face or anything. But that is so wrong, because if you have good skin now, cherish that. But don't wait to start a skincare regimen, because it is so important to wash your face. Even if you're just washing it, you don't even have to have a regimen. But each step in my skincare system is important to me, because it each does something different for my skin. So I was very excited to show you all this routine that I've kind of come up with. And it showcases a lot of the new things that I got for Christmas, if you saw my Christmas haul. And I've been probably using this regimen since Christmas up until now, and I haven't seen any new breakouts, and it's taking care of my old breakouts. So I'm very happy with this skincare routine. Like I said, if you have skin like mine, then this is probably a good video to watch, because I'm going to give you some really awesome recommendations that you can try out for your skin. But if you have dry skin, then there are tons of skincare routines out there on YouTube. You could probably find one for dry skin to get some products that are better for your type. So that was a pretty long intro. Let's go ahead and get started. The first and one of the most important steps, I think, is removing your eye makeup and, finding a good eye makeup remover. There's so many out there that you could just probably take it off with Vaseline, but I just use whatever I have on hand. Right now I'm using the Sephora waterproof eye makeup remover, and I really do recommend getting a waterproof eye makeup remover, also an oil-based one. Even though you're all like, oil, ew, that's nasty, it's going to break me out, it's really not, because if you don't have an oil-based eye makeup remover, it's going to be harder for you to get your eye makeup off. I've only used oil-based, even though it says oil-free, guys. It's got oil in it. That's what helps get your makeup off. Probably one of the best things to get your makeup off is actually baby oil. Regular old Johnson's baby oil is probably a great alternative if you don't want to go invest in an eye makeup remover, but you definitely want to get it off with a separate eye makeup remover, just because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I just use, whatever I have on hand. So basically what I do is I just get a cotton ball and get the makeup remover on there, and then I just take it off of my eyes. So pretty simple, that step, but it's very essential, because if you try to do that with water or just with your fingers or with a rag, then it could irritate your eyes. So just try to keep that in mind when you're removing your eye makeup. The next step, I want to talk to you guys a bit about this little contraption right here. This is called an eye skin, and basically it's kind of a knockoff Clarisonic. It has the same concept. You turn it on and it like vibrates. It does not spin, which I thought originally, oh, it's going to spin like a Clarisonic. I think a Clarisonic spins, actually. I've never even known. But basically you just turn this on and it like vibrates. And this is a knockoff Clarisonic. For those of you who do not want to go out and spend $119 on like a skin pore perfecting system, I think this works just as good. I mean, it works for me. You might want something a little bit more heavy duty if you have like really bad acne skin. You might want to try something different than the regimen that I have here. But anyways, this one is really good. I like this a lot, and I think that I wanted a Clarisonic, but now I don't think I'm gonna get one, because I have this, and why get one when you have this one, which works just as fine? So basically what you do is you get your hands wet, you get your face wet, you get this wet, and then you take your cleanser and you put dollops of your cleanser on your face. And then just kind of move my eye skin in circular motions around my face until all the makeup's off. I've cleansed my face thoroughly and got that same amount of exfoliant, and by then my pores are open, and I've been able to kind of exfoliate them and cleanse them and get all the dirt out from the makeup. So instead of using an exfoliant after my cleanser, I kind of use this as my cleanser and exfoliant, as well as to get my face makeup off. So that is 3 steps in one, which I think is pretty neat. For a minute, though, I want to talk about the cleanser that I used. And I got this out of the Core's Yogurt Regimen Kit. It is the sample of the White Tea Facial Cleanser, but I definitely am going to go get the full size of this, no matter how much it costs, because this is amazing. I absolutely love it. Basically, it's just a facial cleanser that you put on your face. But this, I feel like this is very like rich, almost, and like moisturizing at the same time that it's cleansing my face. It's moisturizing it, which I think is kind of weird. But I love this cleanser. I recommend it so much to people who have oily skin, because it, or who have combination skin, because it moisturizes the dry spots, but it also kind of soaks up the oil, which they have created moisturizers that do that same thing, but I've never seen like a cleanser do that. And even though it doesn't claim to do that, that's what I found, because my skin is just an even like complexion. I don't have too much oil, and I don't have too much dry areas on my skin ever since I've started using this. Plus, white tea has a lot of natural and good ingredients in it to really just kind of hydrate your face and make it look radiant and nice. So I've been noticing that while I've been using this as well. I absolutely love, 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 love this. And together, these are the dream team, because I'm cleansing my face, I'm exfoliating my face, and I'm getting the makeup off all in one step. And then the last step is to moisturize. I also got this in the Yogurt Regimen Kit. This is actually the yogurt cream, and it says Velvety Moisturizing Cream, and I absolutely love this. It is so good. It's very thin feeling, but then when you put it on, it's actually pretty thick. You wouldn't expect something from this because it feels really, really thick, but once you start kind of moving it into your skin, you can see that it's actually very thick, and it absorbs, it kind of sinks into your pores since they're all open from this, and it just moisturizes them and makes them really, really nice. and it leaves my skin feeling soft and velvety and wonderful, and I love this to death. If you are interested in getting the Cores like set, it comes with this, the yogurt cream, it comes with a yogurt mask, and also an eye cream, and it's only $45. And this and the yogurt mask are full-size products, and then you have these two samples. Oh Lord, which is an amazing deal, guys. Like, I'm so happy that I got that for Christmas, because I had been looking for a good skincare routine, because my skin, like I said, was starting to break out, and I didn't have a good regimen to stick to. And I think it's important, especially as you start your teen years, to find a good skincare regimen, because you start getting hormones, you just start getting zits, and that is when your skin, like most girls, start to wear makeup, and makeup can really mess up your pores. But it won't do anything if you've got the right system and you're taking off your makeup at night, which is super important. Do not sleep with your makeup on, even though it happens sometimes. Don't do it all the time, because it's really bad. So yeah, guys, that was my routine, and I hope you guys learned something from this, and I hope that you know, you found some good products that you might want to try out. You learned some new techniques, and definitely check out the eye skin. It's really, really amazing. I really think you guys will like it. I don't feel like it's talked about enough, because all the rage is the Clarisonic, when basically it's the same thing. The Clarisonic just has a name to it. So, branch out, try different products. You don't have to go Cores, because just because it's got the name, like I said. You can also find really great products at the drugstore. I'll probably, you know, if I get tired of this regimen, I'll probably make a drugstore skincare routine once I find a good one. Just for those of you who don't have Sephora's or don't have Ulta's near you, and you can't access these products, or you just don't want to spend the money on them. I totally get that. I'll probably make a drugstore routine soon, but definitely take advantage of the eye skin and the Cores regimen kit, because there's some really great products, there's some really great items in there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Even though you're like, oh, I can't talk.